One of the toys that scored very well in the test is a relative newcomer to the toy industry. It's something called Rainbow Glue. And as Tom reports tonight in part 5 of his toy test series, Rainbow Glue was created by a single mother struggling to succeed.
You don't often find women in the mostly male-dominated profession of decorative tile setting. But then again, you haven't met Diane Cooper, a tenacious, never-say-die, struggling single mother. Her marriage ended. Like many single moms, Diane was faced with economic disaster.
I didn't have a job, and I didn't have any work, and I wasn't quite sure how I was going to take care of my kids.
But her kids were her strength, and Diane vowed to persevere.
I was going to work at this. I was going to make this happen.
For a while, finances forced Diane and her kids to share an apartment with a former babysitter.
And she taught me how to do things without money. Like Christmas, we tackled Christmas last year with a no-budget Christmas, and we created all kinds of Christmas excitement in our home.
A school function became the mother of invention, and an idea was
a booth in a carnival. Truthfully, I was responsible for this booth, and I wanted it to be really neat. And so I come up with the idea originally from that carnival.
The idea, a brilliant one. Take a craft glue like Elmer's glue, but mix it with light, bright, safe coloring, and voila, you get a textured paint that dries beautifully, sticks to darn near anything, can turn almost anything into the unlimited creations that can only come from a child's mind and provide hours of inexpensive fun.
My own children and children that I know had a ball with it. They loved it, and I just figured that if other kids had it, they would love it too.
Meet the Research and Development Department, little brother BJ and his older sister. Now, we asked BJ for a comment. Even after encouragement from the chairman of the board, the head of Research and Development would offer no pearls of wisdom. Okay, be that way. And in this box, the Rainbow Glue Research and Development Graveyard. Things you won't be seeing at a local store near you now or any time in the future. But the basic concept is most sound, as we learned from some of our expert toy testers at Burbank's Bret Harte Children's Center.
It's great. This is great. We like it a lot.
Now, when there aren't cups and dishes in this sink is the main manufacturing plant of the Rainbow Glue Company. That's right. While it may seem a little bit funny, if this stuff catches on, as well as it did in the toy test, it could be a sink that is the beginning of another American dream. Diane's friend, graphic artist Kate Gullickson, helped the tiny company produce its first advertising flyer. Dave Decker, Diane's partner, is teaching Diane the ropes and pitfalls of small business.
She's had to push me a few times. You know, I was, like I say, I was a little skeptical at first, and she just, very inspiring.
Rainbow Glue works. We know it because over 1,000 kids in our 10-day care test centers loved it. Diane Cooper could very well have a big hit on her hands in the intensely competitive multi-billion-dollar toy industry. And if it all does come together, if she can at last leave her tiny apartment, how will she feel about the struggle?
Probably some of the best times.
It's okay, BJ. We're gone now. Gotcha. Tom Vakar, Channel 2 News.
Rainbow Glue, of course, is still a very tiny venture right now, but Tom says he's sure it will be successful, and he's going to keep us posted on that. If you're interested in getting some Rainbow Glue, here's a number that you can call. It's area code 818-352-61. If you would like to see the results of our test of 170 other toys, these brochures are available at any Wendy's restaurants, and they are free.
What a great story. She's going to do it so long as she sticks to it.
So to speak.
So to speak. Jim Hill coming up next with billion-dollar mergers still possible in Hollywood to strike it rich in the business world. As we hear from our consumer editor, Tom Vakar, all it takes is good business sense and a lot and lots of heart.
2 years ago, we met Diane Cooper, a single mom who made her living and still makes her living laying decorative tiles. Down on her luck, but dedicated to her kids, she had an idea, which she asked us to test in the Channel 2 News annual holiday toy test. The idea? craft glue mixed with non-toxic day-glow paints, an idea she called Rainbow Glue. The idea worked. For the last 2 years, Rainbow Glue has been a big hit with over 2,000 expert toy testers, kids themselves. And what was once mixed up in her kitchen sink has matured a bit. This is Delta Shavah's City of Industry factory, a massive facility for manufacturing crafts. Diane has entered into a partnership with the company, renowned for making some of the best paint and craft supplies anywhere.
I had first bought part of my raw materials from this company and was putting it together myself, and I had come back to him, and I had heard from employees of his that he was a good man and to go and talk to him.
And the man she's talking about is himself a self-made entrepreneur. After 20 years of teaching elementary school, Wallace Raley started a tiny craft company 25 years ago, which has become one of the standards in the business.
Diane probably convinced us that she had something because she was very enthused about the product, and she had worked very hard to get this product to where she had gotten it when we got acquainted with her.
A keen business sense mixed with a generous dose of punch may well make Diane Cooper's dream a fabulous. So soon now, the Rainbow Glue line will be as automated as the other Delta Craft lines. Diane will continue attending trade shows, selling her wares, and Wally will keep the lines running. And the kids, just like Diane's, will keep the... I'm consumer editor Tom Vakar, Channel 2 News.
That's a great story, huh?
Yeah, that's nice. Thank you very much.